ఇంటిని మేనేజ్ చేయడమే కష్టం, అలాంటిది ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌గా ఎలా? మహిళలు వ్యాపార రంగంలోకి అడుగుపెట్టి ఏం చేయగలరనే ఒక రకమైన తేలికపాటి అభిప్రాయం ఇది. కానీ ఇది ఒకప్పటి మాట. ఇప్పుడు పరిస్థితి అలా లేదు. నట్టనడి సముద్రంలో మునిగిపోతాయనుకున్న ఎన్నో కంపెనీలకు చేయూతగా ఉండడమే కాకుండా వాటిని పోటీ కంపెనీలకు ధీటుగా నిలబెట్టిన ఘనత వాళ్ళది. ఏం చేయగలరనే మాటలకు చేయగలిగేది మేమే అని సమాధానం చెప్పారు. టాప్ ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్స్ జాబితాల్లో దేశ విదేశాల్లో పేరు ప్రఖ్యాతులు సంపాదించారు. అలాంటి మహిళా మణుల్లో కొందరి గురించి ఈ వారం స్టార్టప్ టు స్కేలప్లో.
If we see 10 or 15 years ago, it was very difficult for any woman వచ్చి ఒక సెటప్ పెట్టి ఒక బిజినెస్ పెట్టాలి అంటే. కానీ there are few women who have made it, and they have made it in a very big way. కొన్ని చాలా ఫేమస్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్ ఉమెన్ ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ గురించి మేము చూడొచ్చు. వాళ్ళు ఎలా స్టార్ట్ చేశారు, వారి జర్నీ ఎలా ఉంది అనేది మేము చూసుకోవచ్చు. ఇక్కడ ఫస్ట్ వన్ వచ్చి వందనా లూథ్రా. షీ ఈస్ ద ఫౌండర్ ఆఫ్ VLCC. షీ వాజ్ బేసికలీ అ హోమ్ మేకర్. డ్యూరింగ్ హర్ యంగర్ డేస్ వాళ్ళు ఇది ఫ్యూచర్ పరిస్థితి బట్టి షీ స్టార్టెడ్ థింకింగ్ బ్యూటీ, వెల్నెస్, వెయిట్ లాస్ ఇలాంటి ఛాలెంజ్ అందరూ ఫేస్ చేస్తారు. సో దే షుడ్ బి అ వన్ పాయింట్ సొల్యూషన్, వన్ స్టాప్ సొల్యూషన్ ఫర్ ఆల్ దిస్ అనేది వాళ్ళ ఆలోచనే. షీ స్టార్టెడ్ థింకింగ్ ఇన్ దోస్ లైన్స్ అండ్ షీ ఫెల్ట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ ది మెడికల్ ఫ్రెటర్నిటీ టు జాయిన్ హ్యాండ్స్ ఇన్ సచ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ బిజినెస్. బ్యూటీ వెల్నెస్ సెక్టర్స్ వీళ్ళు తర్వాత షీ వాజ్ ఆల్సో అ చైర్మన్ ఫర్ బ్యూటీ వెల్నెస్ సెక్టర్ స్కిల్ కౌన్సిల్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా. యాజ్ షీ సేస్, నథింగ్ హ్యాపన్స్ ఇన్ అ డే. So she had to struggle for almost 5 to 6 years. She had to struggle to convince the medical fraternity that you have to get into this industry. Beauty anedi, you cannot identify it separately. Beauty, wellness, weight loss, all these come together, and once all these are provided in one place, definitely it'll work out anedi. Suchi Mukherjee. She was the founder and CEO of LimeRoad. What she says is, you need to start off with the basics. కొన్ని స్టార్టింగ్ బేసిక్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ మేము సాల్వ్ చేసుకున్నామంటే, if you're prepared for it, the journey will be very easy is what she says. She's always envisioned our India as a place which will be helping women for growing certain businesses. And she actually got the idea of LimeRoad while she was on her maternity leave. So after that leave, she didn't get back to her work. She started LimeRoad. She struggled very hard for this. The basic struggle was getting in touch with the clients, getting in touch with people who can help her in doing this journey. And online business and technology plays a very important role. When I talk about technology, here one thing that I would like to point out is, or I would like to talk about is startup. Startup is also something which today's women are getting into. Okay, startup anedi the basic concept is a little different compared to a business. How is it different ante, business lo mana alochana ela untadi, oh, we have to start something wherein we can make money. That is the base. Kani if you want to get into a startup, your thinking is a little different. Here you'll have to identify a problem that our society is facing, and we'll have to provide a solution for it. And while we are providing that solution, we can also encash it. So that is the basic difference. So that is the basic concept of startup. Here you have to analyze the society. Elanti problems jarutunnai. How can I find a solution for this is very important. For startups, there are many schemes which our government is providing. Here I would also like to mention, in association with a startup program started by our government, there is a program called Upgrad, which will step by step help you in understanding your approach, how it has to be, how you'll have to analyze your existing situation, your environment, how you'll have to identify a problem, and the research that needs to be conducted to know if my startup idea will work. The program law, if you see, it's a very well designed program. It'll tell you first, once you've identified your idea, the next step, how you will have to gather your resources. The next step, if your need in finances, what are the kind of ventures that are available for you. There are certain category of people who identify ideas like this and they contribute to your growth. Basically, financial part will be taken care by the financial capitalist. These financial capitalists, they come forward, they do a research, they'll guide you, they'll see if any changes has to be made to your ideas and help you change your idea, mold your idea, and then take you ahead. I would like to give a particular website wherein our viewers can go register for the program, and definitely I'm sure it will be beneficial. Mana next successful entrepreneur, Falguni Nair. She was founder and CEO of Nykaa. You will be shocked to see the age at which she decided to start something on her own. She's a mother of two and she was already a grandmom. At this stage, she wanted to leave her well-settled job. She was MD of Kotak Mahindra Capital Company at that time. She resigned from the position and she decided to start this. At a point of your life where everything is going right, coming out and starting something on your own is a very big challenge. Today, it is a very prominent company wherein the products are many, and she's been really very successful in doing this. Mostly, ikkada oka thing that you'll have to appreciate is the age at which she decided to leave her comfort zone, come out and do something. I think it's very important we look up to such women. It's very important such kind of women come out, talk about their success stories, so that ఎవరెవరు ఇంట్లో ఉన్నారు, the women who feel that they cannot do anything, oh, I am already 40 or 45, there is no way I can do something అనే స్టేజ్లో ఉండేవాళ్ళు, if we see such kind of examples, definitely we will be encouraged and inspired to do something on our own. As it is said rightly, it is never too late. Today, Nykaa sells more than 35,000 products from about 650 brands, both nationally and internationally. So she has had many rounds of fundraising. Recently, she has raised about 60 crores. Pranshu Patni, co-founder of Culture Alley. Hello English. Women need to show the investor that they are committed to their plan and need to let the merchandise represent itself. Idi vallu cheppindi. At a very tender age of 26, she was working with Wipro. That is when she had the thought that she has to do something in this area, wherein, see, as we all know, the language English is something which all of us have to learn. Kani many of us, especially women, we don't have the reach to learn. So that was a basic concept, and she started an app wherein we can learn English language very easily. Her team did an extensive research on the idea and initially thought of creating an app that could help people learn different foreign languages. But something changed her mind. I think it was her husband who was on a tour or something to Japan, wherein he was struggling to communicate. Then she realized this is a good concept. There will be many people who can communicate through a common language, and English can be that language, is what she thought. Shehnaz Zain, CEO of Shehnaz Herbals. She says you don't have to be born as beautiful, you have to acquire it. And I believe that one should never stop trying, because the way you cannot fail, I believe there is nothing which is impossible. You can be what you will yourself be. You can make your own destiny, is what she believes in. There's a very interesting thing I don't think many of you know. She faced numerous skin disorders because of the chemicals present in the beauty products, because of which she started a herbal clinic of her own. From the beginning, Shehnaz knew that she's not going to be only a housewife all her life. Even while her daughter was studying, even she enrolled for classes and started studying on her own. At a very young age, she started her own business. She started a brand, and ultimately, she herself is a brand. Nowadays, she's called the queen of herbal beauty care. She's won many awards, Padma Shri by government in the year 2006. She's the most prominent businesswoman in India. She has her business running over 138 countries. Almost 600 franchise unnai and associated with clinics across the world. As it is rigidly said, only dead fish goes with the flow. Shehnaz believed that she has to overcome everything on her own, and she cannot just go with the flow. When she turned 27, she shifted to Bahrain with her husband. Appu, she worked extremely hard to get a job as a beauty editor in one of the organization. On a very topic, one could think and manage to give 1,000 words a week. Kani, so far more than expected 500. While she was specializing in cosmetology, she, as I told you before, she started getting numerous skin disorders because of the chemicals present in the products that she was using. That is when she got the idea of starting a herbal clinic. With a very minimal investment of 37,000 rupees that her father helped her with, she started her salon in Delhi. After that, post that, there's no looking back. The name itself is enough. We know who she is. With the total new concept of care and cure, along with the formulation of her Ayurvedic product, she began her herbal organization. She says she was faced with many questions like, how can you do it? Gladly things are changing now and they can see me doing. Even before she reached the age of 30, she has been a very successful woman.
మా కార్యక్రమంపై మీ అభిప్రాయాలు తెలియజేయగలరు. ఈమెయిల్ ddSaptagiri@gmail.com, ఫేస్బుక్ www.facebook.com/ddsaptagiri, ట్విట్టర్ twitter.com/ddsaptagirivja, ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ www.instagram.com/ddsaptagiri, యూట్యూబ్ www.youtube.com/c/ddsaptagiri.